often people have a narrow perspective of who I am and what I do for a living. And it will often surprise people when I tell them that I had a very long corporate career and that I continue to consult in the business world and the corporate sector. Some would call me a corporate mystic. And I actually have people who hire me because they know exactly who I am and what I can do. They have shared experiences with me that clearly identify that I use a skill set and am very practiced at using a skill set that can be beneficial to them within their business world. I have a strong financial and human resource growth management background. You know, by the world standards, I have a very strong resume. And it makes me smile when I think about the times that I've heard people say I'm either right-brained or left-brained, that I'm either creative and artistic or I'm project management material, left-brain, mathematical, logical. And they talk about it like there has to be an either or, instead of well, why can't I be both? And in my experience, my personal experience, I am a both. I am brain balanced. I use all of the parts of my brain just as I use all of the parts of my physical body or all of the parts of my psychic body. And I guess I want to encourage people not to limit themselves, not to see themselves as one-dimensional. We aren't one-dimensional as human beings. We are diverse. We have the capacity to be diverse. And whether I'm doing leadership training for the corporate world or building job descriptions and performance evaluations in a business setting, or whether I'm training children about their feeling body and how to set boundaries for themselves in terms of their psychic ability, that the trainer is always present. And those transferable skills of being a business person or a trainer or a psychic, or they're applicable to any part of our three-dimensional world. And when I work with people in terms of teaching them how to expand upon, asking them to practice using their intuitive sense, their gut instinct, the psychic part of themselves, whatever you want to label it, it is so that they can make practical application in their real world experience. It's so that the mother makes good decisions about her children. It's so that the father makes good decisions about where he wants to work or what he wants to do in his career. It applies to relationships, raising our children, absolutely every part of our earthly experience. And separating the two just doesn't make a lot of sense to me. It'd be like cutting your body down the middle and saying, I'm only going to use one half. We are holistic human beings, and we have many components to ourselves. And I often talk about using one voice. One voice being the logical side of you in partnership with the intuitive side of you, the trainer in partnership with the artist, the writer in partnership with the business woman, so that all of the parts of me collaborate, and that I get to design my life experience with one voice.